Tommy, disappointing way for the run to come to an end.
Yeah, disappointing. I think we created enough chances, especially the first half, to maybe be leading. Credit to Curly and Northampton. The game got stretched and they turned us and made it difficult. But I thought there was a lot of good points to come out of the game. You know what I mean? We created, even in the second half, we created. We kind of went a bit, the two big lads up top to get crosses in the box, and maybe young Connor should have scored on his debut. But no, disappointed with the result. The performance was good in patches. We know we need to get better, and we will get better, but we do need reinforcements. You can see that Jerry Yates was missed, Naddison was missed. With that front three, we looked lively enough. No disrespect to the other players, we need players of that calibre to come in, especially in the position we're in. And I think I spoke to Dave, spoke to the chair, and everybody knows that. It's getting the players, the backing's there, and we'll try our hardest to get them in.
Having said that, some of those chances in the first half, they're what we've been putting away recently.
We've mentioned it a lot of times in interviews, that first goal's decisive. Not just at this level, at every level. And you think if you get the first one, you're probably going to win the game and definitely not get beat. But no, obviously really disappointed with the result, but not so much with the performance. There was still a lot to work on, but there was some good play as well, and as I say, we created a few chances.
Horrible time to concede, and it seemed to knock the energy levels down a bit.
It does, it affects you mentally and physically as well. It's a bit annoying really, because we spoke at half time, because I don't think we start very well games, first and second half. When I look at my notes that are right doing, we're not good starters, and we emphasise to the players, let's start this half, let's be on the front foot, get the momentum, but we conceded, and then you're chasing the game.
I don't think you mind me saying, I've been listening to a couple of the defenders as they walked out the dressing room after the game there. They've been really critical of themselves. This type of thing hurts them.
It should hurt them, but they've got to be realistic as well. We've been on a great run, it's come to an end. We need to bounce back again and go on another good run. There was plenty of good stuff there today. 3-0. Did it flatter them? I don't know, I'll have to look at the game tomorrow, but as I say, how we didn't score was a bit strange because we had enough opportunities.
You've warned us, haven't you, for a while? Don't get too high, don't get carried away with yourselves. Same again today, just take it on the chin and move on.
Take it on the chin, yeah, don't get carried away and don't get too low. Disappointed for the support, we had a good support here today, but they know where we're going. They're not stupid, the supporters, they know the situation we're in, and we know if we get our players back or a couple on loan, we'll be strength, we'll be strong, and we'll be challenging.
Interesting to hear you say that it does highlight where we do need to strengthen during this window.
Yeah, but we've been saying it all season, we're a bit light for bodies, you know what I mean? Everybody can see that, you know, we've not got a great lot of depth, especially in the striking positions. We've got Big Ben on, we've got young Connor there. But as I say, Yates was a massive player for us. When we started putting him up front, that's when the run went, and we need players of his calibre, really.
Is it dead with Yates and Naddison, I suppose, to an extent?
Well, I think Yates is. We spoke to Rotherham are looking to get players in, and obviously they can't let Jerry out until they get players in. But hopefully, fingers crossed, they've been good with Rotherham. They've kept us informed all the time. I speak to Warney, so it's not dead, but I wouldn't say it's nailed on either. But if Rotherham get a couple in, hopefully he'll be back up. He wants to come back. He definitely wants to come back.
And with Ashley Fleetwood?
Well, I think Ashley
started today.
Yeah, he started for so well. If he's back in the picture there, it's not looking great for us. But if they change their mind, he can only come to one club now, and that would be Carlisle. So that's hopeful. But I know it's a long drive home for the fans, but I'll be going home. I'm still positive. We're still in a good position. A lot to play for. We need to keep our chin up and be positive.
Have yourself and Muzz got David on the case with targets that you're looking to bring in?
Yeah, we're talking all the time, but everybody's after good players and they're not easy to come by. But at the moment, there's no point bringing anybody else in if they're not going to be good enough to play. They need to come in and play, and we need a striker. We need a good quality striker.
Little Liam on for his first league start. What a learning curve for him.
That's the only way he'll learn. He made mistakes, but he was confident. He kept going, and he'll learn from it. That's the only way you really learn is playing games. Well, we've got faith in the kid. We'll look after him. We'll try and make him a better player. But I think he will be a good player. It was a great experience for him.
Last time we spoke, you said that the important thing about a run like this isn't the run, it's how you react when it comes to an end. That test is next week.
I think it was Ian Dowie got that word, bounce back ability. You know what I mean? So, and it hits the nail on the head, really. You know what I mean? But hey, look, everybody. Teams get beat every week. It's how you deal with it. We're in a good place. The players are in a good place. They're disappointed. We're positive.
Obvious question, Tommy, with the situation with the managerial vacancy. Is your hat in the ring?
Well, they just say keep doing the job, but obviously it can't go on too long. I'm says today that it can't go on too long because you're in a grey area. People don't know exactly what's happening. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks it'll be sorted one way or another.
Both you and Muzz have been open about the fact that this is a really attractive club to work at.
Well, I'm sure. I think, yeah, they've had loads of applicants. I'm not a betting man, but people keep telling me there's somebody pops up in the betting every other 2 hours or something. I don't know. I mean, they've got a decision to make. Look, whoever gets a job's got a good chance because there is some good players, but we do need reinforcements.
And we're still in those playoff places, even despite the defeat today.
Yeah, I haven't seen other results, so yeah, but hey, we're there fighting. And as I said last week, nothing's won in January. It's the end of the season when the trophies get handed out, and we've got to bounce back, and we've got to be there.
As the club bloke, I hate battering you about this, but the fans are really behind you and Muzz to just keep the continuity. What's it like to have that reaction from the supporters?
Well, it's better than get criticised, that's for sure. No, I mean, it's good, but I'm kind of experienced enough. I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm focused on. I thought some of the football we did at times was good, but we never had enough of that at times, and our finishing let us down a bit. But look, we've scored lots of goals lately. We should have scored a few today. I'm not taking anything away from Northampton. They played well and they played to their strengths, but that first goal, vital.
Just the last one from me. Did the Keith Curle factor with him being the manager just 8 months ago, did that come into it at all today?
No, I spoke to the players before the game and says, look, it adds a bit of spice to the game. I mean, Keith done well at Carlisle. He never left with any animosity or nothing like that, so the relationship was good. No, it was just another game. Maybe a little bit of spice, maybe it meant more to Keith because it's his old club, but he'll be delighted he's got a win and we move on.